Hey guys, as most of you already know, the trophies for Black Ops 4 have been shown, and they're not coming from PlayStation or Xbox. They're coming from someone that got the game early. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make a video on this or not because I'm avoiding leaks for Black Ops 4, but this is all over social media. Charlie Intel has made a full post on it, so this is really nothing new. What I want to do is go through the trophies and look deeper into what some of them could mean. The trophies that were posted were for Blood of the Dead, 9, Voyage of Despair, Classified, Blackout, and Multiplayer. And in this video, I'm just going to go over the Blood of the Dead trophies because there's so much to go over. I'm going to be making a separate video on each of the different maps. Typically for each zombies map, we've gotten 10 trophies, but for Blood of the Dead, it's only specifying that there are 9, and there could be another one, but this is the only ones that have been shown to us. The first trophy is a bronze, and it's called West Side for Life. In Blood of the Dead, reach round 20 without leaving the west side of the island. So this trophy here is telling us a lot. We have access to the west side of the island, which is this location. Normally we're on the east side. It's also telling us that the west side is somewhere that we need to survive 20 rounds, meaning that's probably where the spawn is. Normally we spawn inside the jail in the library, but this time they're taking us to the other end of the island. That's very exciting to be able to see some new stuff. This next trophy tells a little bit more about what's going on the west side of the island in buildings we're going to have access to. It's a bronze trophy and it says throw a dog a bone. In Blood of the Dead, feed a wolf head from the Gondola, Citadel, and Model, and the rest of the word is cut off, but I'll tell you it's Model Industries building. So what's familiar with this is the way that we obtained the Hell's Retriever by feeding 3 dog heads, and I'm wondering if that is the same situation here. There is a trophy that says that we are getting the Hell's Retriever and Redeemer back, but I wouldn't think they would be doing the same exact steps. So it looks like this could be tied to the Hell's Retriever, but they're going to change it a little bit. The first location says feed a wolf head from the Gondola. So do you need to be on the gondola? Do you need to be moving on it? Is the gondola going to be in the same place or is it going to be moved? It's probably going to be in the same location. There's another trophy that indicates that the gondola is fully functioning and working, and I'll show you guys that in a moment. The next location it wants you to feed a wolf head from is the Citadel tunnels area. I think it's next to the power area. This is where you take the spiral staircase all the way up to the jail. So we're definitely going to be feeding just a wolf's head, and it would seem like it would be stationary and on a wall, but they threw in the gondola, so that makes it a little bit confusing, and maybe it's not stationary. Maybe this thing is moving around. The next location it wants us to feed a wolf head from is the Model Industries building, and this is on the west side of the island, and this seems like where we're going to be spawning in. Here's a real life view of the Model Industries building, and with that one trophy saying that we need to be in this area and survived 20 waves, it looks like this is gonna be where that is gonna have to happen. And also the spawn in area. Now the Models Industry building was used way back when the prison was active. It was a laundry facility, they did sewing there. It was also a workshop for the prisoners to earn money. I'll spin around here and you can see that smokestack right there. That's part of the power building and also the quartermaster building. And that quartermaster building was also used as a workshop. Don't know if we're gonna have access to that on the map, but from the trophies it sounds like the Model Industries building is where we're going to be spawning in, and this is where we need to survive 20 waves. During the time that Alcatraz prison was fully functioning, this Model Industries building started to fall into the sea, so they had to shut it down and move everything over to what's called the New Industries building. That building is just to the left of this, and I'm not going to be showing too much of that because I don't know anything about that building, but I'll show you guys the inside of this Model Industries building. Here's a screenshot of one of the rooms from the Model Industries building when the prison was active. This is one of the sewing rooms, and that was part of the function of that building. The prisoners could go in there and sew and make money. Again, this building was shut down and condemned because it was not safe, and here's what it looks like now. It's a 4-story tall building and it's pretty basic. I don't know what this might look like on the map, but you get an idea of the structure and layout. It seems to have like an L-shaped layout, and there's an entrance right there. I think this shot right here is probably on the 2nd or 3rd floor, but I'll spin completely around right here and you can see that this direction right here is pointing towards the jail. There's really not much to this building. Again, just 4 floors and then a pretty basic shape. The next trophy gives away a lot of information regarding wonder weapons, and it's called Gat Trick, and it's a play on words about hat trick, and it's in Blood of the Dead, kill the warden with the Blundergat, Acid Gat, and Magmagat. I'm really happy to see that the Blundergat's coming back. It's one of my favorite wonder weapons. We're getting the acid elemental back, and we're also of now getting like a magma lava elemental effect, that's going to be amazing. And this is good news because there's more elementals. That means more Easter eggs to find. So far, all these trophies are bronze. There is one silver, and I'll talk about that at the end of the video. The next trophy will make a lot of people happy. It's a bronze called Historical Reenactment. In Blood of the Dead, equip Hell's Retriever, Spoon, Blundergat, and Tommy Gun. So I'm really happy to see that the Tommy Gun is coming back. It wouldn't be the same map without it. And the earlier trophy let us know that we're probably going to be getting the Hell's Retriever based on these dog heads that we had to feed. So yeah, it looks like that is going to be one of the weapons. Now, a couple of months ago, Jason teased the spoon in an interview with GameSpot. He said that he had hidden some clues in that interview. I went back and checked, and they were going on and on about the spoon or golden spork. So this trophy here lets us know the spoon's coming back. I guarantee you that thing is gonna be upgradable to that golden spork. I cannot wait to see how the Easter eggs are going to vary from Mob of the Dead to Blood of the Dead. Are they going to use some of the same steps? Are they going to completely change it? That is going to be interesting to see. And as the previous trophy let us know, there is another variant for the Blundergat, and it's the Magmagat. And this trophy is bronze. It says hot stuff coming through in Blood of the Dead, forge a Magmagat. A Magmagat elemental Blundergat makes sense because in the middle of the jail and a part of the step where you have to get the upgraded Hell's Redeemer, there's a giant pool of lava. So I'm guessing that maybe one of the steps for forging this Magmagat might have something to do with a lava pool on the map. The next trophy is also bronze, and it's called Match Made in Hell. In Blood of the Dead, complete a gondola ride with the warden. So you gotta find a way to wrangle him onto the gondola. Shouldn't be too tough. And then take a ride. I'm assuming it's going to be the same route where it's just up and down from the docks to the main jail. The next trophy lets us know that there's going to be a shield on Blood of the Dead, and it's a bronze trophy called Paranormal Patch-Up. In Blood of the Dead, revive another player with a shield. So in Mob of the Dead, we had a paranormal function where we could go into ghost mode and revive players. And with this, there's going to be something paranormal and with a shield that can actually revive people. The next trophy is also bronze, and it lets us know that we can upgrade the Hell's Retriever to the Hell's Redeemer. It's called Senseless Acts of Violence. In Blood of the Dead, kill 5 zombies with the Hell's Redeemer before it starts, and then it's cut off. We don't know what it's going to be starting. I'm guessing that it's kill 5 zombies with the Hell's Redeemer before it starts its return, because it goes out and then like boomerangs back. So it's probably wanting you to kill 5 zombies on its way out and before it returns. That's my guess. The final trophy that was revealed is a silver trophy, and this typically means this is the objective in the main Easter egg. And this trophy says most escape alive. In Blood of the Dead, escape. This was the same objective in Mob of the Dead, so will we be piloting this plane as an ending cutscene? I'd seen somebody speculate that they'd love to see the ending cutscene of our 4 premise characters jumping on the plane and flying off. And in the cutscene, they fly over Zetsubo Nishima, Shadows of Evil, and also the Giant. I think that'd be very cool. It would make a lot of sense, and it would help answer the question for us, like, yeah, why is the plane flying over Shadows of Evil and landing on the Giant, and why do we see it on Zetsubo? But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to be working on the other trophy videos, going into depth and trying to get as much information about what we see in these trophies and hopefully answer some questions. But look out for those videos later, and we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you for watching Glitching Queen's video. Hoorah!